Imagine opening your eyes right now, but instead of your bedroom ceiling, you see a gray, dead sky, cold air, and the smell of smoke, and something else, something like rot. You try to stand up. Your clothes are different. A ruff, a cloak, torn leather shoes. You're in a small village, wooden houses. People are running, screaming, crying, and a cart passes right next to you, piled high with corpses. Someone yells, "The plague! Keep away!" You don't understand, but one thing is clear. You are not in your own time. You are in Europe. The year is 1348, in the dead center of the Black Death. After hours of walking, your throat burns. You need water. In the center of the village, you see a stone well, a bucket hanging, cold water deep below. You reach out your hand, but suddenly, an old man grabs your arm with terrifying strength.
"Don't drink! They poisoned the wells!"
You look around. The villagers are staring at the well as if it's a demon. A woman wails,
"My son drank from it and died within 2 days."
Another man whispers.
I saw strangers near the well at night.
Whispers spread like wildfire.
The Jews, the witches.
The devil's work.
Fear is turning into mass hysteria. But is the well actually poisoned? As night falls, you decide to find the truth. You hide near the well. The village is dead silent. Then, footsteps. 3 cloaked figures, carrying heavy sacks. They open them and drop something into the water. And again. You creep closer silently. You look at what they dropped. Bones, stained rags, something that looks like human fingers. Your heart races. Are they actually poisoning the water? Suddenly, one of them spots you. "There, catch him!" They sprint toward you. You run. Narrow alleys, barking dogs. Your breath is cutting short. You dive into an abandoned stable. Slam the door shut. You hear them right outside, their voices muffled.
"No one can find out. If they drink, we all die."
Wait, that doesn't sound like a confession of poisoning. It sounds like they are trying to protect the people. But how? In the morning, you find the village doctor. You describe what you saw. He stares at you in grim silence, and then he speaks. The corpses carry the death. In that era, people knew nothing about bacteria, but some began to notice water near the dead brings death faster. Some villagers were throwing infected clothes and bones into abandoned wells to force people to stop using them. But the others thought someone was poisoning the water, and that's how the accusations began. The massacres started, thousands of innocent lives destroyed by pure fear. As you speak, you cough, you look down at your hand, a small black boil on your wrist. The doctor sees it. His face turns pale. No, the plague, it has found you. Now, you must choose. Option 1, drink from the well anyway, just to stay alive. Option 2, flee the village, carrying the infection with you. Option 3, stay and try to make them understand the truth. The story of the poisoned wells was one of the most lethal rumors during the Black Death. Humans always look for a scapegoat. When you cannot find an explanation, you invent an enemy. In 1348, mass violence erupted over these rumors. But today, historians know the real killer was the spread of the Yersinia pestis bacteria, carried by fleas and rats, horrible sanitation, and collective terror that turned suspicion into bloodshed. Sometimes the deadliest poison is not in the water, it's in the human mind, when ruled by panic. After escaping the plague village, you are exhausted, hungry, and the black spot is still pulsing on your hand. But before you can catch your breath, torchlight, horse sounds, then,
"There, catch him!"
Before you can escape, an iron net falls on you. You are surrounded by men in black cloaks. On their chests, a red cross, the Inquisition. One stares at you. He lifts something found in your pocket, a small paper written on it. "Don't drink from the well." The man whispers a coded message, then looks directly at you. "You are accused of witchcraft." Inside the castle, massive stone doors close behind you. A cold castle, wet walls, distant screaming, and a metallic sound. As if something is being dragged on the floor, you are thrown into a narrow cell. But minutes later, the door opens. A thin man enters, not a judge, not a priest, but a man wearing a leather apron. He is the executioner. He speaks calmly.
If you confess now, I won't use the tools.
But how do you confess to something you didn't do? You are taken to the chamber of strange machines. And you see, 1, the breaking wheel, a huge wooden wheel. Guards explain.
A person is tied on it, then his bones are broken one by one with an iron mallet, not for death, but to stay alive for hours.
2, the scold's bridle, a metal mask worn on the head, and inside it, a metal tongue enters the mouth. Any word cuts the tongue. Every scream cuts you more. 3, the spiked chair, a chair full of hundreds of nails. Sitting on it means slow bleeding, but this is not the worst. In the corner, something covered in black cloth. Everyone avoids it, even the executioner himself. You ask him, "What is this?" He's silent, then says, "The forbidden weapon." They give you a choice. Option 1, confess to something you didn't do. Option 2, face torture. Option 3, try to escape. You choose escape. While the guards are busy, you pull the black cloth and reveal the device. It is not a torture tool, but a metal mirror. But it's strange, carved with runes. When you look inside, you don't see yourself. You see other people, past prisoners screaming as if something inside the mirror is holding them. Behind you, the executioner shouts, "Don't look at it for long!" But you did, and now you begin to hear whispers, names, dates. One of them is 1518. You now know that this is not normal. You use the mirror to reflect the torchlight into the guard's eyes. A moment of confusion. You run. Stone corridors, stairs, a secret door behind a church altar. Then you find yourself inside an old tunnel. On the wall, an inscription: "The Templars hid what must not be opened." Now, the Inquisition was real and it used many torture tools. But some stories about forbidden weapons might be exaggerations or myths that appeared later. The breaking wheel was a documented tool of execution. The scold's bridle was a mask used to silence and punish people. Many tools were attributed to the Inquisition, even though they were used in different eras. As for the forbidden mirror, this is a dramatic addition to link you to the next mystery, the Lost Vault of the Knights Templar. The Templar Vault goes deeper. Subscribe for part 2.